Hi, my name's Philip Coombs. Welcome to Profit HQ's weekly profit tip. This week's tip, I want to talk about productivity for profit. I'm not sure why, but in recent times, I've been having lots of conversations with clients about productivity or lack of productivity, and how much a lack of productivity is actually costing them, or conversely, how much an increase in productivity could improve their bottom line. And when I'm talking about productivity, I'm talking about businesses that use technicians or direct labour to deliver the majority of what they do. So, for example, it could be plumbers, electricians, plasterers, carpenters, could be manufacturing, workshop manufacturing, job shop manufacturing, engineering, construction. Look, anything where majority of work is delivered by technical type labour. So, for the sake of the exercise, I want to talk about a business that, let's talk about $3 to $5 million. $3 to $5 million business. It's not uncommon to have a minimum $1 million worth of direct labour. Now, that's quite surprising people when they really look at how much they spend over a year, because they took about 10 hours here, 20 hours there, 50 hours here, 100 hours there, 1,000 hours there. Over the course of a year, it adds up to about about $1 million worth of direct labour minimum. So my experience with productivity is the fact that no accounting system deals with it. The people who manage productivity well are generally people who come up through the tools and wander it. But as they get bigger in size, they're not doing the work or managing the work, and then productivity starts to suffer because there's no system to manage it, no system to measure it or manage it. So what does it mean? You got a business with around about $1 million worth of labour. I know by focusing on productivity, because I've done it so many times, any form of productivity improvement program will deliver between 10 to 30% improvement in productivity. So if you've got $1 million worth of labour on your books, or you spent $1 million there, there's potential between a minimum of 100,000 to 300,000 improvement in your bottom line. Now, that bottom line, and you have a look at it, is most labour-based intensive businesses, which I'm talking about, profitability in the bottom line is generally pretty low. Sort of at worldwide average is about 5%. So if you're, if you're generating $150,000 bottom line, and you get an improvement potential of 15% of 150,000, you're talking about 100% improvement in your bottom line without chasing any more sales. This has got something that you got to want to look at, and you need to look at. And so it's what I'm encouraging you to do is that it's not just about chasing sales. If you want to improve the profitability of your business, is one of the greatest ways to do is remove waste in your business. And if you're a direct labour-based business, is that labour control, productivity is the number one thing you should be looking at. So what does productivity mean? Productivity is I think one of the most challenging things for people to understand is how you measure productivity. So I just want to give you a couple of ideas here, because it is specific to each business. If you're a service-based business, I think one of the simplest way to do it, is that how much gross profit recovery or sales per productive hour do you earn? That's a great way of doing it. Not the only way, it's a way. So, one could be sales per productive hour, or gross profit recovery per productive hour. Another method there is that how many chargeable hours do you have on a weekly, monthly basis? Depends how many productive hours did you pay people for. So again, that's another good productivity measure. So that's service-based. So if you're in a construction-based, project-based, manufacturing-based, where you're delivering projects, you'll generally have estimated the number of hours. So the estimate number of hours is the basis of measuring productivity. So what you do in terms of productivity for job-based, it doesn't matter if it's site or manufacturing, for job-based businesses, what you look at doing there is I recommend what's called a work value method. So your work value is for example, is calculated on, so a project, you might be on a job, you're 1,000 hours allowed, you're 50% complete on the job, so your work value is 500 hours. then how many hours it's taking you to that point in that job is your actual hours. So your actual hours versus the work value gives you an assessment of your productivity at a point in time. It's not just waiting until the job's complete that you've run out of hours, which is what happens for most people. Or they assume they're going to finish. So it allows you to measure productivity on a weekly basis, monthly basis, and by doing so, if you're 50% complete and your productivity is down about 80%, you've still got 50% of the job to try to correct it. If you find out after you run out of hours, it's way too late. So all I encourage you to do, if you are a business owner with, you're a business owner with job-based technician labor delivering it, and you got, it doesn't have to be $1 million plus, even a value of $500,000. Have a look at it. What would a 15% improvement of productivity do for you? Because that's not hard to achieve at all. And you think, hey, that you have the inspiration to want to do something about it, contact us, let us help you, let us show you. We can give you a copy of our productivity improvement process, our system we have. It's the starting point, but if you'd like to help to implement something, let us know. We'd love to help you. Good luck, have a look. Nothing better than improving productivity, improving your bottom line without chasing sales. Thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.